show you guys the cheeses that I've it's full, guys. It is full. Lots of just plain farmhouse cheddar. I did a Havarti that we tested already and love. We're going to let it cure a little bit more. I got some of the annetto coloring and colored some of our cheese. It does not affect the flavor, of course. And I have a cheddar pepper jack and a Parmesan, of course. More of the farmhouse cheddar that we've gotten into. I found a good recipe for Monterey Jack, and we absolutely loved it. So the last couple cheeses I've done has been the Monterey Jack, and then this was the last cheese I did, and that was a pepper Monterey Jack. So some I did the cheddar recipe and added the peppers, but this one I did Monterey Jack and added the peppers. So I'm anxious to see how it tastes and what the difference is. But guys, this cheese cave is full, and the farm is going to enjoy its cheese. This is wonderful. I absolutely love, love, love doing this. But anyways, that is the update on the cheese cave, and we are back into the soaps. I am going to start having it ready to go around the 1st of October. So my stock right now is limited. I really haven't been focusing as much on the soap because I've been trying to get the cheese done, and then, you know, life, everything else. But I am going to start bulking up on the soap this next week. This is the last one that I did the other day, and this is sunflower sandalwood, and it smells wonderful. The lilac, the Kentucky bourbon, I actually have sold some of that to friends and family. But anyways, you guys, make sure you follow us on Facebook at Hanson Never Done Farms. When it's all cured and ready to go, we will list it for sale and make it available to you guys. Good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms. Arisha here. Guys, it's been a little while since we have been together, and I'm still getting over a little bit of this flu, cold, whatever bug that I got. And if you guys will bear with me, I'm going to take you on the chores for this morning. Got a little bit of milking to do, feed the pig, take you guys around and update you on everything going on. Okay, first up is Joe. He is doing well, but as you can see, he dumped over his water and made a mess of things. So I'm going to jump in there and get him some water and some food. And let's see if I can set you guys up. I can set you guys up right there, and maybe you all can see. Watch out, Joe. Watch out, Joe. Get some water? Huh? Do you need some water? Oh, I know. You're a thirsty boy. He is not the brightest bulb and has not learned how to use the pig nippler. And so I think Jeff's going to take that out. We're not going to mess with it, or maybe put a little bowl, gravity-fed bowl, something. But let's get him fed. Get out of the way, buddy. Get out of the way, buddy. I know you're hungry. But he's doing really well. Yes, he's doing really well. He's a good boy. We've tried putting peanut butter on that nippler. Jeff smeared banana on the nippler, and he went right to it and ate it all off and then walked away and never came back to it. And we've tried, Jeff's tried many times, I've tried to take his water away and make sure he's good and thirsty, but it's just not there. He has no desire to even attempt it. First time we've ever had a pig not take to the nippler. So anyways, they do have pig bowls that will attach to this that is gravity fed, and he just has to hit the nozzle for it to come out, and it's a lot easier. So I think we will check into that and see how that works out. But anyways, guys, Joe is doing very well. What have we've had him 2 or 3 weeks, and yeah, he's doing good. I love my view. The cows in the background, and my girls. There's been a few changes. I have quit milking 3 of them. When I got sick, it was just all I could do. I told Jeff I'd just milk the ones that didn't have kids on them, and so that just stuck. That's what I've been doing. And Callie, of course, is doing well. We've had a few issues with her wanting to play with the goats and not allowing it. She's learning. She's a pup. But anyways, let's get in there with the girls. Alright, first up is Brina. As you guys know, she had no kids on her, and so I had to keep her in milk. Had to keep milking her, rather. And she's doing good. I'm getting, I don't know how much, because it all goes into one jar. Of course, I'm using the Dansha Farms milker. I've highlighted this before. Works wonderful. I love it. I've actually been using the Dansha Farms since I started milking, what, 6 years ago. So once it, of course, the milk starts flowing, you turn it off and just massage the udder, and that's how we do it. But anyways, Brina I'm leaving her in milk for now. I don't know how long, you guys. I keep saying I'm tired. I'm ready to call it quits, hang it up, and dry these girls off, and then I come back out and milk some more. So, you know, definitely by September I will be drying them off. Breeding is coming up. As many of you know, we typically start breeding September, October, and so I'll dry them off soon. But we're enjoying the milk. I have, I don't know, 12 or 13 cheese wheels put up, and in the cheese cave I am back into making soap, and I will be announcing that soon when that's going to go up for sale. It'll come up on our Facebook page, so keep your eye on that. And next up is Snow. Not as much milk. Well, I'm not going to say that. I was getting about a little over 3 quarts out of all 6 girls. And so I knew that I had some slackers and it was time to start pulling back a little bit. Well, then I got sick and Jeff took care of the goats for me for a few days, putting them up, and I said, told him, don't worry about separating the littles. I'll just milk the ones that don't have kids on them. And, that'll cut my chores in half. And so I was getting a little over 3 quarts with 6, cut 3 of them out, and I'm getting 2 quarts, sometimes a little over 2 quarts with 3. So I think, the ones that we quit milking, Kalani, Aspen, and Bijou, were already pulling back quite a bit. I knew Kalani and Aspen were, but anyways, we're doing just fine with the 3, like I said, for now, and we will eventually, within the next couple weeks, I will start drying these 3 off and be done milking completely. Okay, last but not least, we have Miss Ellie. Come here. Good girl. And she is the last one that we milk. She doesn't give a whole lot, but she's a first freshener, and for being a first freshener, she's doing really well. I'm not unhappy about her production or anything. She, teat length, everything. She's exactly what I have been looking to improve on. So I am glad to have been able to keep her in milk. She's so jealous. Almost done. Okay, milking is done. Of the 3 girls, I have a 2-quart jar here where the majority of the milk goes into, as you know, and then I hand milk them out the rest of the way. 2 quarts. 2 quarts out of 3 girls, so I'm not complaining at all. And then, of course, Miss Ellie gets what's left in the bowl. That's her prize, and she patiently waits for it. Okay, so that's it. That's my milking routine. Just the 3 girls, and it's easy peasy. I'm done in about 20 minutes and move on to other things. But you guys have been asking for updates on the girls. Little Miss Banshee is doing so well. Look at how beautiful she is. Kalani is doing well. I have started to see signs of heat in the girls, but nothing really strong. Miss Minnie-Me, Annie Oakley, definitely on the docket for this year. Call me baby. How are we doing, love bug? How are we doing, love bug? Hello. Maggie. Maggie is a love. Yes, you are a love too. Yes, you are. You are such a good girl. She's a jealous girl, though. Brina. Beautiful as ever. Miss Bonnie Blue. What are you doing? What are you doing with your face in the feeder? Huh? What you doing with your face in the feeder, you silly girl? Snow. Bijou. Aspen, of course. Oh, excuse you. And Ellie. Everybody's doing good, guys. We are gearing up for breeding season. I have got, I think, everybody marked out who I want to breed with who. It is just timing and how what groups we want to breed together. I know we don't want to breed all of these girls at the same time. We'd like to space some of the younger ones later in the year for early summer kidding. So, anyways, that is the update on the girls. Oh, Mags. Okay, girls. These boys are ready for the ladies. I have noticed that Case and Cash have been butting heads a little bit more lately. And good old Steve over there. He stays out of the fray as of yet. We'll give him a little bit of time. I already fed you. You've already been fed, boys. Hello. Chickens are all doing well. We haven't had any more losses since Jeff got the raccoon. What's up, Steve? Huh? What do you think, buddy? What do you think, buddy? What? Who's a good boy? Yeah, it's Mr. Horned. Ah. The three amigos. The three amigos. Oh, he must have found Callie. Chasing one of... I think she likes to chase Aspen sometimes, and we don't know why. She is focused on Aspen. She gets in trouble, though. We'll get her. Supposed to get some rain today. The majority of this has tracked south of us. And, of course, our thoughts are with all those that desperately need the rain.
It's sprinkling.
It is sprinkling right now. The drought is real. There are those that really have suffered. And their animals are suffering, and we hope it brings them relief, but the fear is always too much rain at this point. But bring you over here and show you guys a few things that we've procured. We have a neighbor that is selling out and moving, and we have been able to procure a few items that will help the homestead, and more things that are coming in the next month that will be a huge help for us. But we picked up this dog kennel that will always have a use, and several gates that we will need, of course. 425-gallon water tank that was just given to us. We were so thankful for it. that will be our water catchment for up at the girls' shed. Jeff has the gutters that we will be putting up in the next couple of weeks, and getting the water tank hooked up, super clean, ready to go.
The deal was, if I pulled it out of the trees, we got it for free, so it made it
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. And it was not hard to pull out.
Nope.
So, anyways, and all you did was pressure washed it. And
inside too.
all they did was carried water for pressure washing, so super, super clean. Excited about this. I'd like to find 2 or 3 more of these, and that'd take care of our water issue up here. But as you guys can see, we certainly need some rain, guys. Our ponds are way, way down. We're spitting and sputtering a little bit, but I think they forecasted the majority of the rain is going south of us. So
some spots in South Oklahoma up to 20 inches.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. We really need to think about them. We would hate for anybody to be so desperate in need of rain and then have problems. But anyways, the garden. We have been picking, and I have been just freezing tomatoes as they ripen, and I think I have almost four full Walmart grocery bags full of tomatoes. So not what I'm used to doing, but I'm used to getting way more than that, but I will take it. This is, of course, a first-time garden on this soil, so that it did anything is a beautiful thing. We have been really enjoying the okra. I've pickled some, I froze some, we've ate it fresh. Christy come up yesterday and pickled a batch, and it's still producing, as you can see. Love, love, love the okra. This was a bucket list item for us. We had never been able to grow okra, and this is, I see some already. We just picked last night, and there's some that I'm going to have to pick this morning, but
looks like it grows over.
things are starting to wind down. Those tomato plants, they look wonderful, guys, but they sure haven't produced but a handful. So we will be taking those out and clearing this area. Everything needs to be watered. I held off hoping we would get some rain, but it doesn't look like we're going to get much, so I will need to come out and get some watering done. But we did start the fall garden.
Potatoes, 2 rows of beets, and then contender bush beans.
Contender bush beans at the back.
3 little rows down there.
It's about 75 seeds, so hopefully they will produce. And of course the beets we didn't get planted in the spring, so we're doing a fall crop of those because we pickle them. We love them pickled, and we're down to about 6 pints, and that will not last us the winter. So, and then
Getting worried about that. We need more beets.
yes, I had some potatoes that had started to go to seed, and so we just popped those in the ground. We'll see if they produce. They're store-bought, so we got a 70-30 chance.
Yeah, 50-50, 70-30.
30% chance that it will produce. But we'll see. It doesn't hurt to try. Anyways, then we come over to the cucumbers, which have done phenomenal and are starting to die back. I have gotten tons of pickles I've done both sweet pickles and dill pickles. Christy's done dill pickles. Teresa's done pickles. Mom's done pickles. And they're still producing. So everybody is getting the optimal use. This is one crop that did do very, very well, but we are nearing the end of its cycle. So we will pick until there's nothing more to pick. Next year, our garden next year, we will do way different. Everything's going to be symmetrically lined, and we will lay drip lines down. I don't know, guys, the drought really hit us hard this year, and it was just so hot and so dry. Everything, I'm not going to say everything worked against us.
No, it didn't.
Because, you know, we are grateful for what we have gotten, but, you know, we're learning.
It's been fun.
It's been fun, you know.
Process.
The whole gardening in Oklahoma is vastly different than gardening in Oregon.
Right.
And we had our challenges in Oregon, but we were there for 20 years. We gardened there in our home for almost 20 years, so our ground was well fertilized and taken care of. This, not so much, and we're really going to be working to amend it this year.
Yep.
So this area does really good. But if you guys remember, that's where we had the girls' shelter for, what, 4 months?
Yeah. It was.
And so that's well fertilized back there.
Yeah.
But up here, not so much. But anyways, we have gotten all of our watermelon. And cantaloupe is still coming off. Don't mind the weeds. We're almost done with the cantaloupe. Got, I think, 4 or 5 more in here. And the sweet potatoes, we have some there. And in that mess is sweet potatoes. And then we're pretty much done. I think that's really all we're going to plant for fall. Just to kind of seed save. We're not really sure, you know, how it's going to be.
What we're going to do is take all these corn stalks that are dry and then put them through the shredder and chipper and put it right back into the garden.
Yeah,
and
till it in.
And to amend it, I was thinking maybe steer manure and goat pellets and all that, and go ahead and rototiller it all in too.
Yeah. I have gotten several bell peppers, and I must have 20 bags in the freezer. 15, 20 bags in the freezer with bell peppers. So the bell peppers have done real good. They don't look good right now, but they have done really good. And we will be coming out and taking some of these out. Like this one isn't doing very well. But some of them are putting on more, and we're just going to let them go until they don't put nothing else on. But a lot of this problem was the drought, the heat, and the inability of me coming out and fertilizing. I should have been coming out at least once a week and feeding these plants. And I didn't. I never did in Oregon, and I didn't think about it out here until it was too late. So, just a note to self for next year that the tomatoes will get fed once a week. And, I mean, you know, some of these are going to stay. We're going to leave them on until until we start freezing, just because they're still putting on. But some of them need to come out. Alright guys, we're going to close this out. He's got stuff to do in the shop, and I got a bunch of catch up to do in the house. So if you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you so much for watching.